to get better and better.
That is true for sure. There's a good look at Christian Alshon, and there's the big fella. Oh yeah, let's stretch. And of course, what's up, Norman, Oklahoma? There's the boomer.
Sooner.
Played his college tennis, did Andre, in Norman for Oklahoma, and just getting the referee squared away with the electronics, and we'll get started. So, Adam, strategically, when you're the shorter team, you are the higher seed. They've won titles together, have H and Fed, including the finals. So they're a fantastic duo. What do they have to do to win today?
Be extremely consistent, which they almost always are with the soft stuff, and take your cracks. If you know that the big boys are going to fire away, you got to beat them to the punch at some clip.
Game one, time in.
All right, can we possibly follow up that wonderful mixed match? Here we go. Let's play pickleball.
I said freeze out the Alshon forehand as Staksrud hits 4 in a row to Alshon.
It's the desert. It's hard to freeze things here right now. Maybe tonight when the sun goes down. Lots of hubbub behind the court here as everyone's like, did you see that? Did you hear? If you weren't watching this, I'm sure the roar in here was spectacular on the outer courts.
1-0-2.
Beautiful spin.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to hit a shot like that, then you can go to the Alshon forehand.
So there is an asterisk to that. Okay. I think the big dude's bent, man. All right, well, H didn't pull the trigger twice, but the counter from Fed gets it done.
Right, and Patriquin with the mid pace kind of forcing Andre maybe into a speed up he didn't really want to do, and he paid the price for that.
Second serve.
Okay, interesting. Big fella's
getting ready for Cape Coral over there on the right.
Ah, yes, I'll explain what that means in a second. Ben is playing all year, that being Ben Johns, with Gabe Tardio, but had a little hole in the schedule at Cape Coral, and we'll be playing with Andre Daescu for that one. That's our next event. So he's still going. We'll see him and Gabe Tardio later today.
Side out.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago that H took an L to these guys, as we mentioned, and he's already running his mouth in the first few points of game one.
And that loss was with his crack playing with Ben Johns. They got the bronze, not the gold.
Second serve.
Already better first volleys for Patriquin. And a no from Staksrud too. So they are in sync.
Please take your seats and do not
I like what I'm
cross
seeing
the court
early
during play.
from Patriquin and Staksrud. I understand it's only 2-1, but just from a vibe perspective.
Couldn't agree more. How in the world did that come back?
No answers for you. Don't look to your right, Dave. I got nothing for you.
That was demolished.
Yeah, everybody's getting settled. We're having
Please
some issues with fans moving around.
Well, no one wanted to leave that last match, and I understand. You got to go, but you're waiting.
Point.
Oh, that's a Fed. Fed is smiling over there about that call, so he thinks it's
2-2-1.
Oh my, after a ridiculous defense, can't handle the one off the tape.
That is a low pull from Andre Daescu.
Point.
And sneaks it up the line there. Okay.
3-2-2. Side out.
Andre using that flamingo paddle from Proton. They're home right here in
2-3-1.
Scottsdale. And the presenting sponsor. So appreciate their support of the Carvana PPA Tour. Fed twice has gone there.
And back-to-back awkward swings from Alshon on the forehand counter side. This offensive beast, Federico Staksrud.
We saw it last night. We actually talked to him on the walk-in this morning, and he knows that we saw it. And he was like, "Did you see?" And
he was kind of like, "You like that, boys?" We're like, "We did, Fed. We did." Extra life in that flip from Patriquin early.
3-2-1. Point. Four, 2-1. Point.
There was confusion on who was taking that, and he still just destroyed it.
5-2-1. Second serve.
I'm liking the style of these points early.
I am as well.
This is going to be a treat. It already has been.
Point.
And if there was any carryover from the shenanigans earlier in the day with Fed, they are gone, or they are being properly motivated into this match.
Side out.
So the lead is 4.
2-6-1. Second serve.
Short angle.
Yeah, kind of a top spin drop shot from Staksrud.
Two, 6-2. Point.
Fed's like, my forehand is right there.
Hayden, I love you being aggressive, but I'm putting my hand up for a reason right here.
That was almost wide on the serve. Good lead.
Another good way to defend the shake and bake. Talked about the first volleys, but just let the out ones go out.
6-3-1.
Nice alley from Hayden Patriquin.
H with the Tui both times there.
Coming in hot.
And making it.
Timeout receivers, 7-3-1.
Patriquin has raised his level from the last couple days here in women's doubles and make 8 teams to play in the finals. So here we go, coming out of the timeout.
Big call off from Staksrud in the middle of Hayden Patriquin.
Where's the trust? You don't trust a teenager?
Stole one forehand for me. Not again.
chatter, and Alshon will chat back, and it's not necessarily good for Christian when he's down, and H will pick up on that. And there was a shot that maybe wouldn't normally be hit. Oh, back against the grain from Andre Daescu. That is beautiful.
It's an easy game, Dave. Right?
Oh, man, what a shot. Unbelievable. H just claps his paddle.
Side out.
So can that be the catalyst to a comeback here? We'll see.
I mean, this is a hyper-aggressive start for Hayden Patriquin. Didn't work out for him on that last point. But again, I love what I'm seeing from the one seeds.
Second serve.
Staksrud yelling all day. Patriquin saying who knows what under his, under his breath.
3-9-2.
Can't get there off the tape.
Two. Side out.
Impressive soccer there after
friendly
the miss.
kick. Yeah, friendly kick right into Staksrud.
Man, he's from Argentina. He loves soccer. Come on.
9-4-1.
Alshon's had a couple forehand speed ups slide off the tape and sit up.
And we are at game point as the top seed playing at the height of their powers have owned this one. Can they get to 11? And that catches, and here we go, and it is 11-4 for Patriquin and Staksrud. My goodness. So, can Team Power Forward
from the crowd? The level rises.
So, can Andre and Christian find some answers here, because they got beat pretty soundly in game one? So what do they need to do?
They need to do that. Yes. Two-handed speed up off the bounce, right to Patriquin's forehand. And I think that Andre needs to find some offense from the left side.
Teenager is just swinging away here. That's going to go deep. Multiple backhands. He's not like the greatest listener to Fed here, but it's working.
Yeah, the big boys are on their heels.
Yeah.
0-0-2.
Patriquin and Staksrud. Every shot has been with a purpose and a ton of pop off both of their paddles.
Wow, it is usually H that sends it. Alshon sends it. So H is on composure check here for me, just to see if he gets caught up in it.
Well, having a point like that helps.
Yes.
You know, it can snowball in that situation.
0-1-1.
When you're the tagger and he gets tagged. Yeah, that's
those are words. I'm with you, man.
Okay.
I know everyone understood what you said. He's used to delivering the blow, not taking it. That's what taggies and taggers do.
All right. Appreciate that backup partner. Ace on the roll. Hayden Patriquin in the air, and I don't expect him to go to it too often. I actually like that lineup with Andre over on the right and Alshon on the left. I think that Alshon can get more involved over there with some of his offensive capabilities.
Yeah, it's not exactly what we'll see with Gabe Tardio later, but just getting involved in the match more.
Side out.
That often is going to find the feet of Patriquin's opponents, but that had a little purpose up shoulder level to Alshon.
Yeah.
Some egos on court.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Point.
I mean, Fed walking through the part, a little jog there, wave to the people walking their dog, and then destroy the next one.
He's got extra on the speed ups. It's the paddle head speed of Staksrud. Often he's so smooth with it. He is really whipping through and getting extra spin and pace on really all of his offensive shots.
I mean, H had two fabulous looks there. Very short return. He hit the drive deep and then a backhand. And at 1-1, that's not a disaster, but, you know, up a game and maybe 3-1. What a first volley.
I mean, Alshon was lurking in a big way in the middle of the court, and Staksrud found the sideline, forcing Andre to go into a slice drive.
Adam, I mean, they're still coming in here. We had to move the shrubberies on the back end to find more seats for these fans. I love it.
Match 2 of the night session.
Yes.
Point.
I mean, did somebody turn up the speed on this?
They did. This is 2x, at least.
Did that hit him?
Staksrud thinks so. He's given the Staksrud smile.
I want to see this again because initially I thought that was a possibility.
2-1-2.
Really tough to tell from that camera placement.
And I don't necessarily believe Alshon saying, no, 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 it didn't.
That's nice.
Side out.
That's what height can do for you. That beautiful up the line.
We talk about the Andre Daescu forehand inside out from the left side so much. Of course, he can guide one up the line when he finds himself on the right.
1-2-1. Second serve.
Patriquin, you ain't driving through me today.
1-2-2.
What a serve. I mean,
Point.
All right, scratch what I said.
Well, I mean, you heard the just scream from Fed as he was worried about getting aced there. First slow point. Not for long.
Yeah.
Side out.
Wasn't going to hold. No way. This personnel.
Okay. Big H driving some strategy here. All right.
Second serve.
Probably not what was discussed.
Oh, guiding a third shot drive.
2-2-2.
Brother.
Side out.
Empty trip, still tied at 2.
Is that an
2-2-1
from the Romanian?
That was interesting. I don't think that's, I don't know what that means in Romanian, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. Confusion.
Second serve.
And that will happen time to time with this team because Alshon likes to step to his left to hit forehands. And he can find some special stuff from that position, but it can also throw off Andre Daescu's rhythm.
Point.
It's one lunge step into the line. Like, that ball is bouncing in front of almost everyone on tour but Christian Alshon.
3-2-2.
It's what they do when they get it going, and they've got it going right now.
4-2-2.
Oh, no way.
No way twice.
Overhead practice continues. Oh, Andre, you can't do that.
He almost derobed after this. He's so upset with himself.
And a well-deserved wild round of applause here after that defensive effort. If Fed would have known all he's got to do is roll a forehand, he would have done that 8 swings ago.
2-4-1. Second serve.
The pickleball gods make sure the fans are hydrated. They say, okay, we're going to settle one in. Now we'll get back to a good point.
Side out.
Fed, you ran the wrong way there.
He did.
I love that. Started in the middle and then finished that on the outside.
The put away was the easy part. The backhand roll from Alshon to get the opportunity is the special shot. Here we go again.
And we had a box out, not of the power forwards, but of the shooting guards on the other side. And H took a ball again from Fed, but he is playing spectacularly. I don't blame him.
Point.
I love the use it line. Use it. Yeah.
It's a classic.
5-2-2. Let
All
reserve.
the racket paddle sports like to use the use it.
5-2-2.
Oh, no. Perfect shake and bake, and then you left the oven on too long.
Good. Staksrud had something to do with that, putting another ball back in play. T.O.?
Did to see throughout 2025. Excellent rally there. We'll take a look at, there's Lee Waters. Happy to see that. And man, what a tough spot. That's what you get when you're coaching two very good players. There's going to be some conflict. Messy miss there on a dead dink, so nothing on the board for the top seeds.
5-3-1.
Inside-out speed up from Christian Alshon. Staksrud just a hair late on the backhand punch.
6-3-1.
just a rocket launcher.
It's the attacking of the ball on the third shot, and then the one step forward.
7-3-1.
It's maximum pressure from Alshon right at Hayden Patriquin.
Second serve.
Andre. And Alshon's right in his ear.
Yeah.
Big man, you're there. I love what we did there. Let's do it again. No worries.
Side out.
For the fellas that live in South Florida putting on a show in the desert here.
3-7-1.
Too many ideas?
Possibly. I think I'll go with loose error from
3-7-2.
Federico Staksrud. Plain dink. It's a great cross-court jam up from Staksrud.
Yeah, he thought he actually got him earlier on a ball that Alshon barely saved. That time it's a perfect setup for his partner, but same guy can't make a routine drop there. So they only get one. 34 minutes into this contest.
7-4-1.
A lot of points have been scored, but these rallies do not last long. Get from H.
Just what he wanted. Looking to turn the defense to offense.
8-4-1.
And Andre gave him a ball to do it.
Another one in the middle where just not clean.
Yeah, similar situation. We need to chat
9-4-1.
Staksrud and Patriquin because that can't happen. It's like let the big boys are going to get some cracks on you, but you cannot miss the plain dinks in the middle. Nice redemption there for Staksrud with a quality forehand counter, but game two getting out of hand for the one seeds.
Side out.
Great run.
Oh, the talk that's loud enough for the team on the other side to hear. I love it.
I mean, it was a great run.
Point.
I'm loving this pace of play.
5-9-1. Second serve.
That was bizarre.
It was. Maybe too big of a swing.
5-9-2.
Maybe late getting to the spot.
Maybe he thought H was coming through there again. I mean,
we're digging up here.
No, it just shouldn't have happened. And he misses that counter wide. So they get one, and they are in a potentially perilous situation of staring at a game three against the big fellas.
Point.
And they have a game point.
Game point.
Yeah, no more returns to Christian Alshon. Forehand drive too hot right now.
10-5-1.
They don't listen and they pay the price. So we're going three indeed, and a great response for Alshon and Daescu. They
To switch some momentum, but the level that Staksrud and Patriquin started out, there had to be a little bit of a dip, and Daescu and Alshon took full advantage of that happening in game two.
Time in.
So can that rise back up? Here we go. Well, maybe you don't hit a drive that's going 50 feet out, but it didn't go to the right guy.
1-0-2. Side out.
There's
The crowd's going to embrace this air quotes dialogue between the teams as well.
That's been great from Staksrud. He's been taking those backhand rolls up the line or to the middle, and he has changed up his spot, bodying up Alshon 2 or 3 times now.
I mean, Fed just ran out of real estate. And he is having, I mean, the kid's had a day. He is saying that the Proton ball girl was in his way and he could have played the ball there. And he might be right.
He might be right. But when Staksrud, when there's an issue for Staksrud, he does not continue playing.
No.
He gets it sorted out.
So, wow. I mean, the dude has run into every conceivable issue he could come up with around the 20x44. Seems to be dealing with that just okay here.
And another referee huddle for a Staksrud match.
I mean, that young lady, we appreciate her helping us out here. She didn't know she was going to be a part of the action here. That was quite the angle from Christian Alshon.
1-1-2.
I mean, these rallies are spectacular.
Yeah, drive it, lob it, drop it, anything you can do from a defensive perspective for Alshon and Daescu, and none of it was enough.
2-1-2.
Unfortunate combination for Alshon, but when he steps to his left and he's on the sideline, the middle is not available for him, or for his opponents, excuse me.
Point.
Missed return from H, tied at 2. We will switch ends when a team gets to 6, and the Sun might be more in the taller guys than anybody else here.
That's a really nice adjustment from Daescu. Staksrud, you can see on the replay, hair late on the forehand swing.
Great dig from Andre.
The big man got low. Alshon, forehand offense, mid-paced up the line. Counterattacks of Staksrud have been a slight issue lately.
One reload, 2 reloads, not a third.
Felt like Andre was in great position. Too much pop, though, from the youngster, Patriquin.
And drive it, crash it, and they are not listening to you at all with the returns.
No. Staksrud, he knows it's coming, nothing he can do.
Wow, what a serve down the tee again from Alshon. And
how did that come over?
Because everything comes back. Oh, Andre had the pterodactyl wing all the way out there, but just couldn't kiss it over the tape. That's a huge hold there, though, because these switch numbers are massively important.
Second serve.
Alshon has hot sent it a couple times.
Holding nothing back. Looking for body blows with the forehand. He's just trusting his hands after that point.
Tremendous move from Christian Alshon over there. And it's interesting, you wonder, is this team even better with him on the left?
Yeah, I know it. I brought that up earlier for a reason.
5-2
It makes sense for several.
And another drive, and they have a 4-point lead at the swing, it looks like later. Back to the task at hand. Team power forward, up 4. Make it 5.
It's just so much paddle coverage for Alshon and Daescu, whether it's scrambling or at the kitchen. Nowhere to go.
Make it 6.
Point.
Massively launched return here.
8-2-1. Second serve.
Oh, that was messed up from the start there.
Yeah, it was.
8-2-2. Side out.
Yeah, I'd love to see Andre just get out of there and let him rip it.
I mean, it was good communication on the third. He did back off eventually, but don't squeeze the man when the forehand's hot.
Great first volley. I mean, we're getting 5 points a minute here.
We are. We've had some wild score lines throughout the day. Was that light ball abuse? I didn't even see it.
That hit the, I've never seen somebody hit the ball up and hit the canopy up top, but I don't know that the referee saw it.
Well, let's play on then.
Second serve.
Fed got called for less than that earlier.
Light.
I mean, I'm glad it wasn't called, personally. Nowhere near a human being. Fed's one in the stands, that's why that was called.
Side out.
Okay. Had to hold right there.
Yeah, I like taking time right here. This is a smart play. Throw that ball over to the referee.
Let's have a discussion. I guarantee you, if H had been playing against Fed and that happened, he would have pointed it out, however, but that was his teammate.
All this paddle position to perfection from Andre Daescu. That's a full swing and a miss for the big man.
On a ball that was not hit particularly hard at all. Maybe that was the formula.
Second serve.
Andre just staying in the ear of Alshon, keeping him fired up and dialed.
Fed called it out. H is playing through. I'm pretty sure it was in personally, and we're done with that out call right now.
Staksrud looked over at Gabe Tardio, who put the flat hand. That helped the situation. Legal or not, that's what happened.
And now just 2 points away from playing for another title. Watch out, proton ball.
Second serve.
Lady over there. Andre's incoming.
She is in the line of fire.
Man, she is. We want to scooch that young lady back. Man. with the magic hands on that one.
And just kept it simple and out in front. Your opponents are bringing that kind of pace right at you. You really can't take cuts.
And here's the big factor, not for this match, but for the rest of the day. The sun sets in 3 minutes, Adam, and then it gets very chilly here. You think the pace of play is fast now?
We haven't had a women's doubles match yet either.
Exactly. Oh, the floor is lava. Let's go, fellas. It's terrific.
4-9-2.
There's a whoopsie dink. Alshon immediately takes the blame for that one.
Receivers 5-9-2.
And they're going to call timeout as well. So some partner.
I'm going to say no seats, but that was a good catch there, Dave.
I'm like,
stir that pot.
I'm stirring it. He's not sitting behind Fed. There, I said it. It's true.
Side out.
Timeout proves very fruitful and very loud.
I mean, you can't slow it down at the 1 seeds, but how do you beat them to the punch with offense when Daescu and Alshon are letting it fly from shot 1?
Good look
like that
right there.
And that's the Daescu hook. He is always taking that ball inside out, and he goes right cross body to Patriquin, and
we are at match point. And what a way to head to Sunday. Power forwards chest bumping here in Mesa, Arizona. They get beat pretty soundly in game 1, but return the favor twice. Welcome back, everybody, to the Carvana Mesa Cup presented by Proton. Top seeds get knocked out in back-to-back matches here on Humana Championship Court. And Christian Alshon and Andre Daescu are coming to take all of Arizona. They won in Tucson, and they're looking to win in Mesa. Hannah Johns, take it away.
Guys, this was such an impressive display over 3 games. You guys looked phenomenal. Now you've logged yourself a spot in Championship Sunday. Tell me about it.
I mean, first of all, this is one of the best crowds I've ever played in front of, so you guys are awesome. Thank you. A lot of fun. Andre and I, this is our 3rd tournament and 2nd final, so we're oozing with confidence, and we're just going to try and keep things going.
Andre, you guys started a little slower in game 1. What did you guys discuss to really turn it around and come out with fire in games 2 and 3?
Look, they're amazing players. They're the #1 seed, so they just played really well in game 1. We are definitely a little flat energy-wise. We were losing a lot of those hand battles, but we know our level. We know how well we can play. So we just decided to have a little bit more energy, you know, and just enjoy the moment. Like Christian said, the crowd is amazing. You know, we're playing the #1 seed, center court, Saturday night. I mean, just have some fun with it, and yeah, it worked out pretty well. We know our level is solid. Obviously, we've demonstrated that over the last month or so, and we just got to keep believing in ourselves.
You're right. We really felt that energy amp up towards the 2nd game and 3rd game. Talk about how mental it is out there to be able to do those stare downs, shout out when you have a great point, how important that is.
Well, I mean, Andre and I live right next to Fed and Hayden, so we're a big practice group, us 4, so we play together all the time, and, you know, we're just trying to take those practice matches onto the, you know, the tournament court, and could have been anybody's game today, and we were lucky and happy to pull it out.
You're headed to Championship Sunday, guys. Congratulations. Dave.
Well, thank you, Hannah, and these 2 are going to be a handful tomorrow. As I said, we're going to take turns, dudes, then the ladies.